Haim,
Here's the thing, Endo.
you and I are fans of a Stakeout.
We love stakeouts. We've done a couple of sort of light-hearted ones in the past. We staked out a bike in New York when we were there to see if it got stolen.
We had, how many bikes?
13.
13 bikes got stolen from our production while we were there doing the gap year in New York. So we left a juicy bike out in the street and staked it out all night.
It didn't get stolen. We saw someone do a wee, though. So that was pretty fun.
Our second most famous stakeout, I'd say, would be for Bob Panic.
Mm-hmm. This is years and years ago, and I'd be so surprised if anyone listening was listening back then. But
we had a phone that we thought anyone could ring 24/7 for ideas to better Australia. We're going to send we're going to send them to Kevin Rudd.
People might remember there was the 2020 summit for ideas. Yeah, we did an ideas bonanza, I think it was called.
Yeah. And anyway, this guy's job, a guy rang up and said that he would happily man the phone 24/7. Got a few complaints on email.
He's not manning the phone.
He's not manning the phone, so we staked him out.
We tried to lure him out of his house with, going, oh, do you want to go for a few beers or whatever? Yeah. And so I think that was the idea, wasn't it? It was to catch him slacking. We were essentially one of the, a private investigator looking to see if someone really has got a workplace injury or something like that.
This just came from, we don't want to give them, give away that we might be entering a stakeout soon, but you and I were just discussing there's a certain Christmas shop.
Yes.
Christmas theme shop that advertises that you can buy Christmas decorations all year round.
I say it'd be nice to stake it out during February to see if it gets any customers, and then interview the customers to see, what are they doing in there? So in a March. Look, we might do. We
look forward to that.
I look forward to that stakeout next year, February or March. Yeah. Then we just went, look. We talk a lot about stakeouts. We've never actually been taught officially how to do one. I assume it's just hunching down low in the car. That's what we do. Do you actually do stakeouts in your job?
That would be good.
13 10 60.
Ring us if you're a professional staker out.
What is it fun? I mean, we always have a lot of fun, but is it actually fun, or have you done one of the 12-hour ones where you're looking for crims? The seed has been planted for a stakeout we're looking forward to doing next March. Yep. We're going to stake out a Christmas supplies warehouse that says it's open all year round. We just want to know who's going in. Yeah. In March,
and just
I'll start getting supplies, binoculars, radios.
1 second, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right with. Sorry to interrupt, but maybe you're right with February because some idiots do Christmas in July.
Even March is early though. If we stake out in March and someone goes into this Christmas supply place in March and we walk out and they go, we're just getting ready for Christmas in July. I'll still have a big old laugh at that. Don't worry about that.
Okay, cool. Let's
13 10 60 though. Do you stake out? Are you staking out right now? I'm not sure if we have still got in touch with the live stakeout.
Yeah.
But do you do it professionally? In which case, how much fun is it? Do you do it privately? Yeah. What was the case that required a stakeout for you?
Madison.
Hello.
You're a private investigator, Madison.
Yes.
Great.
How long have you been doing it for?
5 years.
Yeah.
How many stakeouts a week do you do?
Probably average about
3.
3 stakeouts?
Yeah.
3 stakeouts a week?
Overnights?
What's the average length of a stakeout?
Usually 6 hours.
Yep. Have you ever eaten steak on a stakeout?
I haven't, no.
You should. It's actually great. A lot of protein, a lot of iron. Keep you going.
Maybe that's where we go wrong. We tend to throw in our stakeouts a little shy of the old 6 hour mark.
The longest we've ever done by far is 2 hours.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good.
Madison, are they fun? I mean, are they fun?
Everyone, though? I mean...
I find them fun. The best way that you can make it interesting and to get the best result, I'll let you guys know, is go to the area of the person you're investigating, go talk to their neighbours, pretend you're moving into that area and ask where everyone sort of goes and hangs out and where the best eateries, things like that are. You'll be surprised what neighbours tell you. So you can then go sit at the restaurants and things like that on the nights that they sort of tell you they're going there. Take your laptop. At least this way you've got somewhere to go to the toilet. You look busy. You get to eat. That's the best sort of stakeout. I can't believe
you haven't had a steak on a stakeout. I mean,
you're going to restaurants, Madison. Are you vegetarian, Madison?
No, God,
very
no.
confused. I'm very confused. You're doing 3 a week.
No sense.
Even just doing anything 3 times a week, if you're not vegetarian, a steak will somehow get involved over time.
Madison, we'll leave you there, but thank you because we're going to cross to Jordan now.
I hope we haven't blown Madison's cover actually now. If someone sees someone at a cafe with a computer not eating a steak, they'll know it's Madison. So we've compromised her. So Madison eats steaks.
Eat a steak, Madison.
It'll throw people off your scent. But
Jordan, you're on a stakeout right now.
I am indeed.
What or who are you staking out?
Jordan, that was way too loud, mate. If you're on a stakeout, just keep it down.
He could be miles away. He could be in an office-based stakeout with binoculars. What's your situation, Jordan?
Well, I hope not. I'm basically undercover, and a girl came to me this morning, and she believes that her boyfriend's cheating on her. So I've just been on stakeout since about 9 a.m. I've been following him all around the city. he's just basically gone into an office now, and he's been in there for about an hour.
That's suspicious.
And
is that
sorry,
suspicious, do you reckon?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Is there
I
a
reckon
hotel
something's
next to the
going
office? Could he be going into the front door of the office and then tunneling through a secret hole in the wall? Or
yeah, quite possibly. I'm not too sure. I haven't gone up to the
hang on,
office.
Jordan, can I clarify something, Jordan?
Yeah.
Are you a private investigator?
I am indeed.
Right. When you said before, a girl came up to me this morning, in my head, I thought you were just on your way to work. And then she said, I think my boyfriend's having an affair, and you went, oh, well, normally I'm an accountant, but sounds like a fun day. I'll chase him.
Jordan, do you have eyes on him in the office?
No, I don't.
So
but
how
there's
long
only
you-
one way into the office.
Okay,
So,
great. How long are you going to follow him for?
Probably until about 9 p.m. That's when he's due back home. And if he's not back home by then, the client's only paid me for 12 hours. So, yeah.
Oh, wow. So you've done the old just, you'll get me for this long up front. But, geez, what if he goes home and then goes back out? We're not going to know.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. You don't know.
Can you get a tracking device on him? What if
No,
we could
don't-
get you...
Don't encourage Jordan to get up and put a tracking device
That
on
would be...
someone.
Do you watch Homeland, Jordan?
Yeah, okay. Hey,
I do watch a bit of Homeland.
Do you
yeah.
get near anyone with the old microphone and the newspaper trick?
I wish I did, to be honest. I think I'd
it's
get a lot more clients that way.
Season 2, I think Ep 3.
it's also
Have a look at it.
It's also illegal, mate.
Well, is it?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Okay. Well, Jordan, don't do it. Wink, wink. No,
Jordan,
This is. So, how long are you on the clock for, Jordan? To tonight for another about 3 hours, yeah?
Yeah, another 3 hours,
Hey,
mate.
Jordan, when you say you're going undercover, I mean, do you need to? He doesn't know
What's
who you
your
are.
outfit? What's
I
your
mean, what are you, a
disguise?
zookeeper out there?
So what was that?
What's your disguise?
Yeah,
what's your cover story?
Well, I just basically, today I'm in a suit. It can be anything really, but I'm in the city today, so I've suited up for it. So I just kind of look like an ordinary businessman, to be honest.
Yeah, but do you
Jeez,
need
you'd have to be a pretty sharp-eyed, cheaty Petey to come out and go, hang on, that guy's in shorts and a t-shirt. I think he's a private investigator.
Jordan, good luck.
No, good stuff,
Thank you very
Jordan.
much for joining us. Good news for us, Ham. Obviously, we've learned a little bit for
Oh, sorry, can we get Jordan back? I was going to ask.
Okay.
Jordo. No, he's gone. We've hung up on him.
I don't
I
get
just
it.
wanted to see what his snack situation was.
Were you going to see whether he'd eaten the steak?
That's all right, I'm fine.
Hamish and Andy. Haim, you and I went on our own stakeout. Came up I'd say nearly, 7 months ago, we talked about this on the radio.
Well, I remember we talked about it. We must have been near the end of the year because we'd noticed a shop that is all year round sells Christmas decorations.
Yeah.
And I remember at the time we talked about it, we sort of went, well, they'd be heating up about now.
Oh, yeah.
But if they're doing this 365, how are they going at the start of the year? Only one way to find out. We staked them.
Hamish and Andy.
Haim, as we mentioned earlier, we went on a stakeout.
So exciting. I loved this, Ando. We've done a few stakeouts in our time and...
Not since Bob Panic. Since we staked out the guy called Bob Panic, because we didn't think he was
Real
doing-
name?
Yeah, his name was
Real
Bob
name.
Panic.
Think it might have been pronounced Panich. But we could not get past the fact that his name was Bob Panic. Should have been cautious hiring him because he was actually being hired for a job that required him to be quite calm under pressure.
Yeah, and we hired him through the show and didn't think he was doing the job well enough, so we staked him out.
We staked him out.
We caught him not
Caught
doing
him
the job.
goofing
Anyway.
But look, he was a lovely bloke. It just wasn't the right job for him. And we went and staked out a Christmas warehouse, a place that sells Christmas decorations all year round.
All
And
year round. That's
we
the
were
key, isn't it?
fascinated by this place because the normal question is who is preparing for Christmas so much that they would go shopping in April for Christmas decorations? We just thought there must be days and days and weeks when nothing happens.
So we drove out there.
We drove out there, and what you're about to hear is just the first little bit. It's a factory. It's in a sort of a... I think it would, if you were a council planner, you'd zone it commercial.
Yeah,
It's on the fringes of residential areas, but
Feels
it's
like a Bunnings almost,
but it's
just a smaller one.
Yeah, exactly. Factory kind of footprint, and it has 6 or 7 car spaces at the factory, which were obviously mostly empty. I assumed, Andy was driving, we were going to park over the road.
Yeah.
So when we drove into the factory premises and then started manoeuvring to park into one of the car parks, I couldn't believe what was happening. This is the moment.
What are you doing, mate? What are you doing?
Yeah, sorry, hang on.
This is the... I don't understand what you're doing. We're so close. So close. You almost driven into the shop. We were facing the door. We were 1 metre from the door.
Let me just park this.
Well, I don't know. What you're telling me to shush. If you're so worried about getting caught, we're 4 metres from the store. We might as well go and stake him out inside. Might as well ask. Sorry, guys, you don't mind. We're just staking you out. Can we sit in here?
You said it was there on the left.
What are you pulling into it for? You meant to stake something out over the road.
Well, at least we can see the door from here.
Oh, okay. We can't see anything else. It's right in our face.
Okay.
You almost drove the car into the Christmas warehouse. Did you realise that? You nosed into the doorway to do a 3-point turn. To back in, and now we are 4 metres from the front of the Christmas warehouse.
Prime spot.
A very, very close stakeout.
Well, we'll tell you how it went. The stakeout, the idea being exactly how many people go to this Christmas warehouse that is open all year round. Do they even need to be all year round?
We thought it'd be just a bit of fun, but stuff did get serious. It continues after this.
Hey, we did a stakeout. We're happy and we're proud of the stakeout. I wasn't as proud of in retrospect, how close I ended up.
I couldn't believe your stakeout skills. I didn't even think we needed to have the chat as we drove there that during this stakeout, Andy, obviously we're going to park over the road. Because when the FBI is staking someone out, they don't park in the driveway. Ding dong. Hey, how's it going? Don't mind us. Can we just be in the front room? Are you using that? We're just staking you out, so we thought we'd just be in here.
But, you're obviously throwing stones, but as it turned out, we're in a perfect position to see if anyone came in and out.
Very close to the shop. But it seemed to be we hadn't raised the alarms. The stakeout was still valid.
Yep.
We were still good to go.
We were staking out a Christmas warehouse.
Yep. Hashtag Xmas store stakeout H&A.
Yeah. That said... They're open all year round, and we just question whether they need to be open all year round. So with the idea being, we'll sit there for a few hours,
just see what happens.
See how many customers they get.
Yeah.
All right, well, here we are at the Christmas warehouse, basically in the shop almost. Parked in the store.
We're really close.
It's a very close quarters
we'll take
stakeout.
This would be photos of our vantage point now and put it up at Hamish Andy.
I bought my camera for this.
Okay, good.
I'll just get a few shots anyway. I've got to have the camera ready in case we get... So can you hold the mic?
Yeah, sure.
Get the camera ready in case we see someone coming in.
But we can safely say now that we've not seen a single person.
I'll tell you what doesn't surprise me. 50% off all stock.
Yeah.
Given the time of year.
Yeah. That's still not enticing anyone.
But change the setting on the camera.
What setting are you changing?
Just so it does this.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Here we go. A few shots of the door.
Wow.
Well, I'm glad you did almost drive into the store because it gave us some excitement early on. It seems like it's an exciting place. They're doing everything they can to get people in. They've got the neon sign that says open. They've decorated the front with tinsel. There's Christmas wreaths everywhere. There's red painted big boots leading into the store to give you the illusion that Santa himself comes here to get his Christmas stuff. Although
dips his shoes
for some reason
in red paint.
Yeah, for some reason, always walking away from a murder scene. I suppose the more you think about it, the more gruesome that is.
Yeah.
There's more parking down the ramp. I don't think that's necessary. There's just no movement. Leaves are just gently blowing across the front.
We'll come back to you
the entrance
in 15 minutes. It's 15 minutes.
Okay, no, still no movement. Here we are in the first half of the year, and she's quiet as a dead reindeer.
Santa
has walked through the pool of blood of. And then come to the Christmas warehouse. If you didn't listen earlier, we were just discussing there are red footprints everywhere. That's not us being unnecessarily graphic.
Yeah. All right, see you in a bit.
Yep.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
It's nearly an hour. And beginning to really realise how boring stakeouts can be. You know what I love, though? They've got those bars you see at warehouses where you, in front of the roller door, you put a bar in, you lock a bar in so no one can ram raid you. I think you're pretty safe. Tinsel, get the tinsel. No, good job.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, we're in the same city as Mardi Gras. Maybe once a year they're up there. There's a chance that
That's true.
tinsel needs to be grabbed.
Just guys just really slowly driving a float through the garage door to ram raid them for tinsel.
See you in a bit.
See you in a bit.
Ho, 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 ho! Season's greetings.
Oh, Ham, I think.
I reckon it's time to up it.
You have to go in?
I'll wear a wire and I'll go in.
That'd be amazing.
What's the plan for going in, though? What do we want to achieve? Just, how's your day been? Pretty busy? Do we want to... Oh, I mean, is it cruel to lead them down the path of a big sale and then say, we'll think about it? Look, I'll just go in, see how we go.
Okay.
And anything you want me to get you in there?
See if there's a...
An inflatable Rudolph?
No, I'll be all right. Okay. No purchases. All right. So the thing about stakeouts is, they're boring until they're not boring all of a sudden. We had decided that Hamish was going to go in the wire. That didn't turn out to happen.
Suddenly, I thought it was going to get very Zero Dark 30, where I went in by myself. But something completely unprecedented happened. I mean, not Santa himself turning up, but just under that.
Not a customer.
Come on. Sure, they did very well.
We are halfway through our Christmas store stakeout.
Yeah.
And I want to thank a listener called Avril who wrote in saying, hey guys, in November you did promise us that you'd do a Christmas Storehouse stakeout.
She's right.
And said, just don't have to go out there now, but if you'd forgotten, just letting you know.
You owe the people a stakeout. It's a people's show, and if you draw to our attention a promise that hasn't been fulfilled, of course, as representatives of the people, we'll get out there.
I guess what's left to do is finish Noctropolis. That
Yep, we did promise we'd try and clock a video game, but then we weren't allowed to go and do the sleepover.
No.
So that's still hanging out there. No, we've brought it up now, so annoyingly, we are going to have a go at Noctropolis.
Anyway, let's get back on to
the Christmas store.
Warehouse. Hey, so you pointed out in November that it said it's open all year round. You and I questioned whether it needed to be open all year round, so we went to stake it out in what we thought would be one of its quietest months, March and April. We're in April, obviously.
We're getting a lot of nothing. We'd been there for over an hour.
Not a single customer.
Nothing had happened. And look, we were having a few just quite mature laughs all between friends about the fact that they're probably not doing a lot of business. You know, I'm sure they boom at Christmas.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they make enough money to last the year round. We want them to do well, but it certainly was confirming our theory that not a lot of people go during April.
You were about to put on a wire and go into the store just to check that there's not 1,000 customers inside the store to scratch their heads as to what to purchase.
Can't quite make the decision. No, we were going to do a bit of busy day inside to get a vibe from the staff how busy a day it had been. We did not expect what happened next.
What's this? What's going on?
Oh.
Hang on. Oh, geez, what's going on down there?
Okay, we've said something. There's action.
Oh,
hang on.
Here we go. Guys are walking out. There's 3 guys now.
It's 3 guys.
That guy's in a Christmas warehouse.
So we've seen our first employee.
Touch down a bit, Andy. We've seen a guy with it. We've got guys with cardboard boxes.
Two
local guys. I think have just come past.
They're playing computer games.
I think they asked if they could borrow a box. So that doesn't count as a customer. What the heck was going on with that woman with lunch?
I think she must work there. She seemed like excited. She seemed like she was in accounts. Well, we can keep the stakeout going. I mean, she might come back out. Did you? Don't fluff during a stakeout. Particularly, don't open the door. There's a guy out there.
I'm going to let Windy out.
Jesus. What's going on?
Well, you wanted action. You got 2 passers-by and a new member of the stakeout. Ghosty, the phantom stakeout.
All right. We were just preparing for Hamish to go in. That is, we've aborted that mission now because we see our first employee. We saw some action.
Something's happened. We are literally meters from the front door.
He's looking at us. He's looking at us. Now he's coming across. Shall I drive?
What's going on? Is he going to come? Is he coming to the car?
Coming to the car.
I'm hiding.
Now he's looking at you. He's coming to your side.
So he's going to get a waft of something.
Now he's... Be quiet. Hey, mate.
How's it going? Are we in the staff parking?
Yeah, you are, actually.
Are we?
Yeah.
Sorry
about that. Busy day?
Oh, no, not really.
Not too busy? Sorry, we just thought we'd stop here and have some lunch.
Oh, you're only going to be here for, 5 or 10 minutes?
Oh, we've just been here for a little bit, yeah. Sorry, were we a bit too obviously close to the building? We haven't come during rush hour, have we?
No.
When is rush hour?
During Christmas time.
Yeah. So has it been busy today, or...? No. Have you had anyone come in?
Yeah.
What'd they buy?
Oh, a few sets of lights and different things like
Just
that.
getting in early?
Yeah.
Do many people get in early?
Yeah, you get Christmas in July and...
Oh,
Okay.
Sorry we parked so close to the door.
That's all right. You don't have to be a smart ass.
I'm not being a smart ass. I just thought
Sounds like you're starting to be a bit of a smart ass.
Not being a smart ass.
You can leave, mate.
Gotcha.
Thank you, mate. Cheers. Okay, let's go.
I didn't think I was a smart ass.
Abort.
You're the smart ass parking so close to the door.
Well, and can I just say a few things here?
Yeah.
Number one, yes, wind was passed in the car.
Yeah.
I suspect Cackling Jack, when he's put that audio into the machine, has gone, oh, what a shame, you can't hear the audio of the toot.
No,
and
that was it. I reckon that was it.
such a fake,
No, I reckon
disgusting...
From memory, I think that was how loud
passing
it was.
It was more like a very gentle... Just a nice, casual, gentlemanly...
Secondly, you weren't being
Two.
rude to the guy. You were just, I think, trying to prove a point to
I
me.
was trying
through
to get him to admit we'd parked too close to
for
the
a
building.
stakeout.
And I was almost going to ask him to just say, if you were staking out a business, let's say yours, for example, would you have parked this close? Anyway, he was on to us. We had to bail.
Some pretty, useless photos of
Completely useless. I only took 4.
of a Christmas warehouse
If you
stakeout.
look at them, you just be aware you're sort of saying to us that you're having a very slow arvo. But they're there.
They're gonna be up-
HamishAndandy.com.
They'll be up there soon, will
Yep.
it? Yeah,
Yep,
good.
yep. I'm
Okay.
just emailing them to Jez now.
Hamish and Andy.